Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between, if you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. So this is an episode of Coffee with Kim. And we like to hang out, start our day nice and easy, ease into the day, get a list of what you want to accomplish, and I like to share what's going on with me. So yesterday I did a treasure hunt, and I do have a full video of the treasure hunt results coming up, but I always like to share a little bit with Coffee with Kim or during Coffee with Kim so that just in case you don't get a chance to watch the other video, you still get to see the cool stuff I found. So my very first stop was not the Dollar Tree, but I found some pretty cool stuff. So everything in the place was half price, and it was a local, they call it the City Mission. So these are marked $4.99, but I got them each for $2.50, and it is a full container of blue beads and a full container of green beads, and this works perfect because this weekend I'm going to my friend's house, and we're going to do an episode of Crafting with Kim where we're going to make sun catchers using beads and driftwood. So these will come in perfect. Couldn't have happened at a better time. So I was walking around and I saw them. Not two, not four, 6 skeins. I'm going to learn to say it right. 6 skeins of the same dye lot, and it's called Glitter Knit, permanently moth-proofed, non-allergenic, machine washable, machine dryable, Orlon and Antron, which is an acrylic fiber, and they are perfect for kitchen cloths, kitchen scrubbies, kitchen towels, because they dry quick, they scrub a little bit, so they're perfect. So I've got 6 of these. So it cost me $3 for 6 of them. And then I looked the next shelf down, and let me put these down so I can try to hold everything like a little kid at Christmas. And I got this, and I got this, and So I got 2 of these, and this is Patton's Cotton Sahara, and 3 white. So I got 2 peach and 3 white, and they are going to make perfect actual like bar towels, kitchen towels. So I'm going to probably do peach and white for at least a couple of them, and then use the other white as the handle and the edge around the outside, the trim around the outside. So that was my first great find. I dropped them all over the floor. And I got to get them before Fritzy does, because he loves to help Mommy with her yarn. In case you're new and you don't know who Fritzy is, he is my little Chihuahua. And he just laid down to relax, but I want to say good morning, everybody. Morning. There he is. His little snaggletooth. What are you doing? I love you. So he is my helper. He is my buddy. And I love you too. And I'm going to let him go back to sleep. Okay, so as I'm standing in line to purchase my yarn and my beads, there's this woman in front of me, and I got Fritzy spit on my face. There's this woman in front of me, and she turns around and she says to me, "What project are you working on?" And she's looking at the yarn I have in the cart, and so of course, the shy, quiet one here, I start telling her, "Oh, well, I'm going to use these for kitchen scrubbies. I'm going to use this for a towel. I've already da-da-da-da." And I tell her all about my other scrubbies. And she's like, "So you do knitting and crochet?" I said, "Well, I do crochet mostly, but I do have knitting machines where I can knit items as well." And she proceeded to tell me that she loves to crochet, but she held up her hands and they were all mangled with arthritis. And she's like, "I just can't do it anymore." Sorry, hair in my face. And so we got to talking, because it was a long line, so we had a long time to hang out. And it turns out, she said she has a basement full of yarn She has nothing to do with it. She can't do it anymore because her hands won't let her. And she wants to commission me out to make some things for her. So we exchanged contact information. And as she's walking out the door, now these are the types of moments that life should be made of, okay? I didn't know this woman. I met her 5 minutes ago. She turns around as she's walking out the door and she goes, "You are a blessing." And I was just like, what a nice human. I love people like that. I absolutely love that. It makes me so happy. So that was part of my treasure hunt yesterday. I think that's the only one I want to share with you right now. But I did order some stuff from oh no, I gotta show you. So I have this thing lately. Whenever I see amigurumi, I have to buy it. You can see I've got him, and where's my little hippo? He's up there somewhere. Here, I got my little hippo. I don't know if you can see him up here. Here he is. I got him. So whenever I see amigurumi, I buy it. I don't know why. But I saw this and I was like, whoa. I have to have this. Full disclosure, I'm probably going to give him to my sister because she loves green and she loves frogs. So I absolutely love him. Look at. So he is part of my collection now, and he will remain so. I don't see. Oh, yep, you can see where I'm putting him up there. Okay. Are you gonna stay? No. There you go. Okay, stay. No. Wow, that's a minute of my life I won't get back. So that was the end of my treasure hunt. What else am I doing? So I started something where I have a book. I mentioned it to you yesterday, but in case you didn't see yesterday's Coffee with Kim, I do have a crochet book that, what's the name of it? Crochet Patterns and Projects. There is a barcode, so you should be able to find it online somewhere. But what I'm doing is I'm taking each project that they have in there and I'm recreating it the way they say it. And then I'm going to put my own spin on it and recreate it. So this one I did, you can't really see the white. I should have probably used a black mug, but you can see that I made it. And instead of a button, I'm not a big button person. I have a lot of buttons here, but I'm not a big button person. So instead of a button, I'm using a shamrock because St. Patrick's Day is coming. Here we go. Now you can see it better. There we go. So I made a little shamrock, and I'm going to do a video. I'm finishing up the tutorial on how I made this and how I made the shamrock. So that's another fun thing I'm working on. Let's see. Oh, so I've also mentioned before, I'm sorry, I keep talking to you all like you've been here a million times. For those of you that are new, bear with me, and I will explain my madness. For those of you that have been with me, bear with me because I need to repeat myself in case people don't know. So I have saved every Birds in Bloom magazine I have ever had. Process that for a minute. I have had this subscription for about 25 years. That being said, every once in a while, I'll go back through and say, what did I miss? What did I, because they send me 2 a quarter. I believe this one is from June and July of 2023. So I was flipping through it, and since this is Coffee with Kim, this caught my eye. It says, perk up your plants. 4 smart ways to use coffee grinds in your garden. Now, it caught my attention because I was always told coffee grinds are too acidic to use. But she's got some good points. So, once you've enjoyed your morning brew, consider putting your coffee grounds to work in your garden. So you can put them right into your compost after they're cooled. You don't want to add hot stuff to your compost. That's a whole other problem. So mix it all in there, and it says your pile should contain no more than 20% coffee grinds. So that means I wouldn't be able to put all my coffee grinds in my compost pile, which I don't even have a compost pile yet. Not sure where I'd put it here. I had one at my other house. But anyway, so I couldn't use all of them. And then let's see, another way we could use it is mulch. Cooled fresh coffee grounds can be used as mulch. Spread a 1/2-inch layer or thinner over the soil surface area. Careful that because the ground's fine texture makes them compactable. So what you want to do is mix it in with other mulch so it doesn't compact too much. So that's another one. Where is, I don't see it. Okay, and now we can use it for drainage. Work fresh grounds into the soil the way you would with other organic matter to improve water holding ability of sandy soil, or the drainage of heavy clay soil. So that makes perfect sense. If you've got clay soil, which is thick, it clumps together, you add in the coffee grounds, it gives it a little bit of aeration. It won't lower the soil's pH, but adding fresh grounds directly to the soil has a short-term impact on plant growth. As the microorganisms break down the grounds, they temporarily tie up the nitrogen in the soil. This may result in yellowing and stunning of the leaves. So that is a downfall. That would make me think I don't want to do it. But anyway, so if you do add the coffee grinds to it, you also have to add a nitrogen fertilizer into it. So I don't know, give or take that. Let's see, pest control. You may have heard or read that coffee grinds repel slugs and snails. The University of Hawaii found that if you dilute solutions of caffeine, it repels or kills slugs and snails. That's still up for debate. However, it's worth a try. All right, so I don't know. Still, to me, I don't think I would use coffee grounds, grinds, in my planters or in my garden. It just seems like whatever plus it has, there's also a pretty big minus. However, there is something here that I want to try, and I want to try it with you guys. So, a DIY hand scrubber. Okay, so in this, they tell you to use coffee grinds, water, and coconut oil. Well, I don't have all that. I have coffee coffee grounds. Which is it? Do you know? Someone will tell me, I'm sure. And I also have a lotion that I love. So this, I love the smell of it. It is a goat milk lotion. So I figure if I love the lotion already, we're just going to put a scrub in there, and I better grab some napkins before I do this because we know we're going to make a mess. Okay. So I'm going to add some of this lotion. Now, before you think I'm absolutely bonkers, I used to take packets of sugar and mix it with like 1 packet of sugar and mix it with a squirt of hand lotion and use it as a hand scrub. So that's the picture I have in my head when I'm trying to do this. So I'm going to add some of this lotion into my coffee grounds. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. And I'm going to mix it up. Okay. Here we go. We're being creative, right? So it smells pretty good because my coffee is Southern Pecan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lotion that I mixed with the coffee grounds, and I'm going to put it right in the palm of my hand. Okay. And I'm going to make sure my sleeves are rolled up, and I'm going to, you know what? It feels pretty good. Let me, a little excess off of here. Oh, it actually does feel really nice. So I can feel that it is, it's working. So I'll give them that. I have found, oh, it really does feel nice. So it's exfoliating my skin while the lotion in there is doing its job. I like it. So there you go. Use for your coffee grinds, grounds, I guess. I don't know. This is a good little trick because it feels really nice. And then you just rinse your hands, which I'm going to have to stop the video and do. But I'm even getting this into my dry cuticles. I like this. This is a winner. All right, so I would suggest, if you don't mind making a little bit of a mess, it really didn't make much of one. Got a little bit of grinds on my lap, but you'd do it over the sink anyway. Hindsight. If you're not doing it over the sink, put napkins over your lap. But yeah, I recommend this. This is nice. Feels good, and I'll tell you how my hands feel once I rinse them. All right, so I've rinsed my hands, and they feel wonderful. I'm not kidding. I know, silly, right? They feel great. So I actually asked my home assistant, I can't say her name because then she'll answer me. Anyway, I asked her if caffeine has any benefits when applied directly on your skin, and it actually says it invigorates your skin, and helps your complexion. So I say try this. I absolutely love it. I think I might actually mix a little bit more of this up, find a container to put it in. Don't tell me I'm out of my lotion. Find a container to put it in and keep it for a bit because I like this. I like how my hands feel. Maybe try it on your heels, you know, the rough skin you get on your heels or your knees or your elbows. Yeah, I love this. Okay, so I'm keeping that. DIY hand scrub. Love it. That's my creativeness for the day. There you go. So I also, wow, I'm very impressed. This, I mean, I know how the lotion usually feels because I use it a lot, but this is a whole different, it's a whole different feel. I love it. So, all right. That deserves a sip of coffee. Wow, I'm really impressed. All right, so I will move on. Although I have coffee grinds in a few places. So I went on to eBay. Not really a treasure hunt, but kind of a treasure hunt. A digital treasure hunt. And you know how I've been doing my mugs and stuff. And I've realized that when you're buying the specific mugs you need for the Cricut mug machine, they're pretty expensive. So I went onto eBay and I found a lot of Cricut supplies. Whoa. So for like, I don't, $28, I think, total. I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mugs, 2 of these, 8 coasters, 8 square coasters, 8 round coasters, and then a pack this thick of all the infusible ink paper. I'm blown away because normally these are like $6 a pop. So you know I'm making this. I'm so excited to have my Be Creative on here. So that's that. Really excited with that. So my daughter just texted me. First of all, side note, 12 days till her due date. My first grandbaby is due in 12 days. So I try to reach out to her every single day without bothering her because she says she's sick of people asking her how she feels. So I try not to. By the way, if you hear something weird, my cat decided he's now going to walk through the house and whine. So you could hear that. So anyway, she just texted me and she wants to do lunch. So we're going to a ramen place nearby. It is always a good day for ramen. Can I just tell you? I love ramen noodles. Especially now the fancy ones. I had never had it and she took me to this restaurant once and I'm like, okay. Regular 25-cent blocks of ramen will never be the same because now I can't just make them. I got to fancy them up. I put in chicken, I put in vegetables, I put in all sorts of stuff. Spice, sorry, I don't know what happened to that word. Oh, I also found this on my treasure hunt yesterday with the other beads. Cool is that? So, I am a Jeopardy fan. I love the game Jeopardy. I love the show. I watch it every night. If I miss it, I feel like I missed something important. Now, there are nights when I feel brilliant. I'm like, woohoo, I got it. And there are nights when I feel like, wow, what happened? So I saw this little book. It's Jeopardy Answers and Questions. It was like 25 cents. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to grab this. So there are 1,300? No, there are 1,525 questions in here. Well, answers and questions in here. However, they do not give you the right answer. So I have no idea. So what am I doing? I'm reading through the questions and putting down what I think is the right answer. Boy, this feels good. I'm putting down what I think is the right answer. And then later on, when I get time, I'm going to Google it and see if I'm right. But I'm looking, I'm like, oh, you know, the answers should be in the back. Or maybe they're on the back of this page upside down. No, they're nowhere. And it doesn't even say, it's from 1995. Yeah, it doesn't even say where I can get the answers. So, internet was new back then, right? Anyway, so this is my new sitting on the couch at night. If my eyes are too tired and I can't crochet, I ask myself a couple questions, and then someday I'll know if I'm right. Mr. Fortunate's like, where are the answers? I'm like, I mean, I looked in there. I'm like, maybe they're somewhere. They're nowhere. There are no answers. So I just have to pretend I'm brilliant and hope I got some of the answers right. So, oh boy. Okay, I have a ton to do today, so I have got to get myself going. I have a list of things on my dry erase board that's full of things I want to get accomplished today, and now I have to go to lunch with my daughter, so everything's going to get tossed back at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a like and a share. Leave me a comment if you would. I asked a bunch of questions in here. Do you say grinds or grounds? Which is it? Do you use coffee in your garden? Any kind of comment. It means a lot. I love it. Please share my videos with whoever you think might enjoy them. I have a lot of playlists. I have tutorials. I have treasure hunts. I have all sorts of stuff. Lots of funny animal shorts and such like that. So I appreciate you stopping by and starting your day with me. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Remember, be creative. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.